matches technically before we get to the quarterfinals or is it the quarterfinals? Who knows? The round of 16 is coming up after this round in Trivia League Unlimited. We got a great match for you today. Playing today, we got Alex Martinez Coronado playing against Kirk Kowalkowski. And, let's stop talking about it. Let's have these guys come in and talk about it. So I'm going to bring in Alex first with his manager, Joe. Guys, how you feeling today? How you feeling about playing in the new league, the format? Give me all your thoughts.
Well, I am always excited to tackle a new challenge. I wish that challenge wasn't Kirk. I think it's like a hard bar to clear. But if anyone can do it, somebody could. But I maybe could. Maybe. Who knows? It's always interesting to try. And
you've chosen the Twilight franchise as your strength. I'm pretty sure you're very good at it. How you feeling about your confidence in that category?
Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you might feel about the Twilight franchise, I'm a native to that. That happened like perfectly when I was existing. So I unfortunately know a lot about it. I was dragged to see it a bunch of times, and now I just know a lot about it. And I was trying to think, how could I bother Kirk if he was going to watch something? How could I really get under his skin?
I have a feeling everybody approaches Kirk that way, unfortunately, for Kirk. I just have a feeling that's how it is.
Well, it's because of how good he is overall. I think like that's what people's strategy has resorted to is I'm going to pick something that maybe he's just like, I'm not watching that. Like, I hate you for doing this.
Yeah. Well, Joe, and how are you feeling today about your client's chances here?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I get to be here. That I'm working the evening, so I was able to wake up and get to do stuff with my day, and now I get to manage Alex. I think Alex has a good chance. I think he has a strategy coming into this, and I think it can work out for him.
Okay, John. I don't think John agrees.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to drop you guys backstage and bring in your opponent. I appreciate you guys. And his opponent, man, obviously needs no introduction, Mr. Kirk Kowalkowski and his manager, Mike Hanley. We'll edit some of that stuff out, hopefully. Kirk, obviously your reputation precedes you. People have strategies coming in to play you. How you feeling today?
Yeah, I'm not that good, guys. I'm not good enough to deserve Twilight. I'll tell you that right now. I guess I should start playing worse so people start giving me better strengths. Is that how this works? I don't know. But no, I'm excited. I've never played against Alex. I've hosted with him. I've done some stuff offline with him, off screen with him. But I've never actually got to play him one-on-one. So I'm excited for that. Alex is a fun guy, and so it's going to be a good time no matter what.
All right, and obviously, people probably could have guessed one of the things you definitely would have picked is Martin Scorsese. How you feeling? Are you still feeling good about it? Because you felt good about it for years now.
Yeah. That's something. I mean, it's nice to have a filmography that is big enough to give as a strength and kind of make it a challenge that way, but also at the same time, something that you want to watch. I mean, there's a lot of directors or actors out there. You can watch 20, 30 movies, but you're not going to, enjoy your life too much while you're doing it. Scorsese's a guy where I can sit through, I think there's like 26 narrative films or something like that. And I can sit through almost all of them very easily and have a great time. So it's a win-win, and it's a strength that I really love to use.
All right. And Mike, we didn't talk to you very much. How you feeling today? How you feeling about Kirk's chances against Alex?
Oh, yeah, no. You look at Kirk and you see two things. You see death and penguins.
That's going to scare Alex considerably. That being said, we'll drop Mike backstage. We'll bring Alex back.
Hate crime.
I'm going to put myself on the bottom. All right, guys. So here's how it goes. A little bit differently, but, you guys have been briefed beforehand. Round one is our speed round. There are 8 questions in the round. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to wait 10 seconds, ask a question, and go on until I've asked all 8 questions. If you get all 8 questions correct, there is a 9th question. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Do you guys have any questions, and are you ready?
How do repeats work in round one?
Great question. I forgot to say that. In the event we get to the end of the last 10 seconds after the 8th question, if you want extra time, you do have 3 repeats in the challenge. You can burn one of your repeats for an extra 20 seconds tacked on the end of round.
But we don't get a specific question repeated?
You can ask for a question repeated if you'd like
Okay.
to. You can go, give me 20 seconds, repeat question 3. Give me 20 seconds, repeat this question. Not a
Gotcha.
problem.
Okay.
And the time won't start until I finish that question. All right. Any other questions before we start? Okay. With that being said, your first question comes in the category of history/biopics. What year saw the release of Flags of Our Fathers and Letters from Iwo Jima? Your second question comes in the category of musicals. What U.S. city serves as the setting for Hello, Dolly? Your third question is in the category of sports. What specific sporting goods item does Willie Mays Hayes use to keep track of how many bases he has stolen in Major League? Your fourth question comes in fantasy. How does Ophelia die in Pan's Labyrinth? Your fifth question in action adventure. What 1990s action film is the American remake of the French film La Femme Nikita? Your sixth question is in 2010s. Who directed the horror films Doctor Sleep and Oculus? In mystery thriller, who plays Mrs. White in Clue? And your eighth question in romance/romantic comedies, what sport does Oliver play in Love Story? And your time to use your repeats will expire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Alex, we'll go to you first. We can turn your board around. We'll go through your answers.
Yeah, I said 2005, San Francisco. Beer bottle tabs, shot, and then I blanked for a while. And then I said football of the American variety.
Okay, and Kirk?
I said 2004, New York, batting gloves, she shot. Said Little Nikita, Mike Flanagan, Bernadette Peters, and hockey.
Okay, after that, after round one, I got Kirk leading at a score of 5-1. I'll go over the answers. The Flags of Our Fathers, Letters from Iwo Jima is 2006. Hello, Dolly does take place in New York. Willie Mays Hayes uses batting gloves to every stolen base he has. Ophelia is shot in Pan's Labyrinth. The remake of La Femme Nikita is Point of No Return, starring Bridget Fonda. Mike Flanagan did direct Dr. Sleep and Oculus. Mrs. White was Madeline Kahn. And hockey is what Oliver plays in Love Story. That being said, I will bring Kirk's manager back in. Kirk, you're going to have a choice in round two of your drafted wheel. Do you want to spin first or defer to Alex?
I think we'll defer.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, you know how, well, let's go how round two works really quick. So before this match started, Kirk and Alex wanted to chat with me. They told me they both want to have strengths. Like we discussed before, Alex has the Twilight franchise. Kirk has Martin Scorsese. Those are on the wheel, along with 3 other core categories each that they drafted, along with spinners and opponent's choice. I'll bring that wheel up for you guys to look at. And the categories we have on the wheel today are, like I said, Martin Scorsese, the Twilight franchise, fantasy, 1970s, science fiction, classics, 1980s, and 2010s. Alex, you ready for your first spin?
Yep.
You do get a respin if you'd like it.
All right.
And the wheel lands on the Twilight franchise. I'm going to imagine you want to keep that one.
I think we have to keep it. We
Yeah,
at
we
this
have
point. Yeah.
Okay. Let me drop the wheel backstage. And I will ask you your questions in the Twilight franchise. All right, Alex, you ready for your questions?
Yep.
All right, your first question. Which Twilight film was directed by Chris Weitz?
Twilight New Moon.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. In Twilight, after Bella slips and falls in front of her house, what does Charlie tell Bella he did for her?
Got new tires for her truck.
That's correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Breaking Dawn Part 1, which of Bella's friends believes Bella is pregnant while at the wedding?
Jessica.
Correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Who plays Vampire Alec in New Moon?
Cameron Bright.
That is correct. And your final question. In New Moon, Charlie tells Bella he's going to send her to live with her mother in what town?
Jacksonville.
For a clean sweep of the category, Alex gets himself up to 11 points, and we will bring Mike back in. And we'll also bring our wheel sponsored by Nobody back in. And are you ready for your first spin, Kirk?
Yes, sir.
You land on science fiction. Do you want to take that or spin again?
I think we're in a position where we can risk respinning.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
You're that shit.
Here's your second spin. It looks like you're getting a free third spin.
I'm gonna say, do you have more Twilight questions?
Wish I did. You're gonna get the 2010.
Okay, I can live with that.
Okay. All right. And it looks like Kaiser's here. I'm gonna bring Kaiser on. I'm gonna drop Mike back. My co-host is here. Kaiser, how's it going?
Kaiser.
Sorry, I fell asleep with him.
That's what I thought happened, but it's okay. We're doing good. If you're ready to read questions, I can let you read Kirk's questions in 2010s, or if you want me to just take over and you can jump in round 3, that's also great.
Wait, sorry, what's going on right now?
We're in round 2.
Okay.
And Kirk, I got it. You just hang out. We'll just do some banter. Kirk, you ready for your questions in 2010s?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your first question. What 2012 action film features performances from Anthony Mackie, Alan Tudyk, and Dominic Cooper?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice answers are A, Total Recall, B, Wrath of the Titans, C, The Cold Light of Day, or D, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter.
That is correct for 1 point. Your second question. What does Clive wind up doing after passing out upon seeing the titular character in Paul?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, butt dials Graham with his phone, B, farts, C, pees his pants, or D, drops an F-bomb?
I'll say A.
A is incorrect. Alex, your choices again. Does he A, butt dial Graham, B, farts, C, pees his pants, or D, drops an F-bomb?
I'll go C.
C is correct.
Dang it. Seemed too obvious.
Yeah. Your third question. Who plays the titular character in Ma?
Olivia Spencer.
Fortunately, that is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal, Alex.
Octavia Spencer.
Oh.
Octavia Spencer is correct. Sorry, I know you just misspoke, but that is technically correct. Your next question. What type of competition do Pat and Tiffany perform in the end of Silver Linings Playbook?
A dance contest.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. Who won Best Supporting Actor for films released in 2015? Five, four.
Mark Rylance.
That is correct for 2 points.
Well done.
With that, I have the score as Alex is at 14 currently. Kirk is at 10. With that being said, we're going to go to round 3. You have the document, right, Kaiser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Round 3 is the mastery round. You guys both submitted your strengths prior, with Alex doing the Twilight franchise and Kirk doing Martin Scorsese. So what I will do is, since Kirk is behind, Kaiser, if you want to start reading him his questions in Martin Scorsese at round 3, starting with the 2-point question.
All right. So yeah, Kirk, this is your 2-pointer. Who plays George Noyce in Shutter Island?
I'm sorry. Can I get the name again? The technical the name.
George Noyce.
Mark Ruffalo.
Unfortunately, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Jackie Earl Haley.
Okay.
All right. Here is your 3-pointer. In Hugo, what film does the automaton draw a scene from once he's activated? And we need like the full title.
Trip to the Moon.
That is correct for 3 points. Then your final question for 5 points. In Taxi Driver, what is the name of the album that Travis buys Betsy before going to the porno? And I need both the album and the artist.
Five.
Repeat.
Your first repeat.
All right. In Taxi Driver, what is the name of the album that Travis buys Betsy before going to the porno?
I know it's a Chris Christopherson record.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
2. Your second repeat.
In Taxi Driver, what is the name of the album that Travis buys Betsy before going to the porno?
Oh, what is it? Chris Christopherson. Is it Little Pieces?
And your winner by TKO, Alex Martinez Coronado. It is The Silver Tongue Devil and I, correct by Chris Christopherson. Yes, you did have the artist nailed cold, but it's The Silver Tongue Devil and I. So with that, we'll be going to our post-match interviews. Bring Mike back in. Kirk is just one of those things where he hit his strength and you hit just a general category. But you did well. I think you did round one. Real, as far as the matches we're seeing, that's an extremely strong round one performance. So I think you're going to do well. Once we get out of this tournament.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's he got a strength. I mean, God bless. I mean, that was a win. I mean, kind of like a good news, bad news for me because if that second spin would have been Twilight, I would have done much worse. But but no, I mean, like I said, I mean, I wanted to say pee his pants. I was going that way, and it almost came out of my mouth. I'm like, it's too obvious. Go with the other one. So, go with the one that sounds it doesn't sound made up. So, and then Olivia versus Octavia Spencer, which is that's just it is what it is. That kind of would have made a difference. And the 3-pointers were the Scorsese's were challenging. So, but I mean, good on Alex. He came back. That's down 5-1 and come back like that. That's pretty awesome. So good for him. Yeah, we'll see what happens next. That's fine.
And we're going to see you definitely, I believe, in both teams and singles here. So that'll be cycling through pretty quick. Is there anybody who you're looking forward to playing in this league?
I'm not honestly sure who's all here. So I don't think any matches are here. So I'm not sure what the rosters look like. So we'll see. Right. I'm just ready for next person. Nameless gray faces.
You got it. Mike, any closing comments? Who do you want to see Kirk play? You know who's here.
Yeah, actually, even though it'd be a fucking bitch to play, I want to see him play Boat in this format. That'd be very interesting playing Boat in this format.
I think Boat, we're going to get him to the point that he has both feet on his chair in every match. I guarantee it. Coming soon to Trivia League Unlimited. Again, Kirk, Mike, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. We'll see you before you know it. Bye, guys. With that, we'll bring on our winner today, Alex, and his manager, Mr. Joe Harrison. Alex, how you feeling? I know before the match you were like kind of thinking it was going to go your way, but you got Twilight and pulled it out. How you feeling?
The plan was always we had to play risky. I know that I can't compete with Kirk on a general movie basis. The round one proved that. But when it comes to specified knowledge, things that like I'm good at, give me the assignment. I don't miss like 100% of the time. I'm unfortunately, or fortunately for me this time, quite good at Twilight. I know, Kaiser, that makes you very happy. I'm kind of gutted for Kirk because he probably does deserve to go to the next round. But it's a team sport, and I want my team to win.
All right. Well, just we would ask you who you're playing next, but we know who you're playing next. So, and unfortunately, you won't be able to pick Twilight. So I'm going to need you to figure out what your strategy is going to be when you play Jake Marangoni in the next round. Don't say it out loud, but think about it. Do you have a strategy?
The 50 Shades movie exists, so
It's true. That they certainly do. I do have a plan for Jake. It's not going to be pretty. I've played Jake before. He is an absolute monster. But we've got things cooking.
Hey, I'll say we have Matthews going up against Boatman. Alex is going up against Jake. Venture Industries, we're having to face Murderer's Row to get to the finals, and we're up for the challenge. And we also have to self-cannibalize in round 1 as well, so we're down a player going forward in the tournament already. But has Robert's match aired yet? Have Robert's match aired as of this?
It will air before this point. Yeah, it will air.
Yeah. So, Venture Industries, we're undefeated coming as of right now. We're undefeated out of round 1, so we're off to a great start this season. And I'm proud of my guys so far, and I'm just excited to see what this tournament and season brings for us.
And we're excited to watch it happen. I'm going to drop you guys backstage. We're going to close it out today. Kaiser, I'm so happy you made it, though. I had all kinds of nice things ready to say about you before the match even started, but you didn't show up. So I'll just say them now. I'm very happy to be here with, the silkiest voice in the movie trivia community, Mr. Kaiser Huang. Thank you for joining us. How you feeling about what you saw in that match, and how you feeling about TLU in general?
What I saw from them was I thought Kirk just had a pretty unfortunate game, like Olivia versus Octavia, like. A player of his quality normally don't make that sort of that sort of mistakes. So I think it was just like an off day, and Alex know what he knows. He devised the perfect strategy, and it paid off. It's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, I agree with much everything you said. Sometimes just a small slip can cost it, and we saw in that match, and sometimes just a momentary lapse of just paying attention can cost you the match. But that being said, I'm John Maher. That's Kaiser Huang. For Kirk Kowalkowski, for Mike Hanley, for Alex Martinez Coronado, and for Joe Harrison, this has been Trivia League Unlimited. Thank you to the other admins. Thank you to the writers and the editors. And we'll see you on the video store soon. Check out the other great footage we have in the video store. Lots of great shows for you. Watch them all. So subscribe, tell your mom.
Bite it.